where you'll discover the best tips for maintaining health and independence as you age. Did you know that some of the foods you eat daily could be silently robbing you of your mobility, increasing your risk of disease, and even shortening your lifespan? It might sound shocking, but it's true, and many older adults don't realize it. Imagine you could be eating foods that seem harmless, but are actually causing harm to your body without you even noticing. Stick with me through this video, and I'll reveal the foods you should avoid today, along with simple habits that can help you live healthier and longer. Welcome to Healthy Aging Life. If you want to learn how to take better care of your health as you age, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe so you won't miss out on more valuable videos. Let's get started on this health journey together. Have you ever wondered how your daily food choices might be affecting your health? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Broccoli, the natural armor against aging. Broccoli is not just another vegetable on the plate. It acts as a natural shield against the wear and tear that aging inflicts on the human body. Its most celebrated compound, sulforaphane, is a potent phytochemical that has been extensively studied for its anti-inflammatory and antioxidant properties. Inflammation is a silent killer that accelerates aging by damaging tissues, weakening muscles, and impairing cognitive function. Sulforaphane helps suppress this chronic inflammation, reducing the risk of age-related diseases. For example, research shows that it activates detoxifying enzymes that help clear harmful free radicals and toxins. This mechanism supports longevity and healthier aging. Beyond inflammation, broccoli is packed with vitamin K and calcium, two nutrients essential for maintaining bone density, a critical factor for seniors who face increased risks of osteoporosis and fractures. Vitamin K is known for its role in calcium metabolism, preventing arterial calcification and promoting bone mineralization. This is why broccoli acts as a defender of the skeletal system. From a circulatory standpoint, broccoli promotes peripheral blood flow, especially to the legs and feet. Good circulation helps maintain muscle strength, balance, and reduces complications related to diabetes such as neuropathy. Think about influential figures like former President Barack Obama, who has publicly emphasized the importance of diet and exercise in maintaining vitality and mental sharpness well into older age. Foods rich in antioxidants and anti-inflammatory compounds like broccoli align perfectly with such health philosophies. A critical note is how broccoli is prepared. Overcooking can destroy sulforaphane. Light steaming for just a few minutes retains the nutrient profile and improves digestibility, making it more bioavailable to the body. This subtle preparation detail is often overlooked but can dramatically affect broccoli's health benefits. Example: Mrs. Johnson, aged 72, had been struggling with joint stiffness and unstable gait. After incorporating lightly steamed broccoli daily for 6 months, she experienced significant improvement in mobility and reduction in chronic pain. Her case highlights how dietary changes, even seemingly small, can create meaningful impacts on aging health. Spinach, the secret to mental clarity and vigor. Spinach is often underrated, considered merely a salad green, but its nutritional profile makes it a powerhouse for aging brains and muscles. One of its key components is natural nitrates, which have been scientifically proven to improve vascular flexibility and blood flow. As people age, their blood vessels lose elasticity, restricting oxygen and nutrient delivery to critical tissues like the brain and leg muscles. This contributes to cognitive fog, slower reflexes, and reduced muscle responsiveness. Spinach, by enhancing nitric oxide production in the body, naturally dilates blood vessels, promoting better circulation and oxygenation. Additionally, spinach contains lutein and folate, crucial for memory, cognition, and eye health. Studies show that seniors with higher lutein intake perform better on cognitive tests and have lower risks of developing age-related macular degeneration, AMD, the leading cause of vision loss in older adults. This is the same principle behind the diets of many high-functioning leaders like Bill Gates, who reportedly focuses on nutrient-dense foods to sustain mental acuity. From a culinary perspective, spinach retains most of its nutrients when lightly sautéed or blended into smoothies, which also improves digestion in older adults. Overcooking can lead to nutrient degradation, so moderation in heat and time is important. Case study: Mr. Lee, 68, noticed subtle cognitive decline over several years. Upon adopting a diet rich in leafy greens, including daily servings of spinach prepared as smoothies, his memory and mental clarity showed measurable improvement after 9 months, demonstrating how nutrition can modulate brain health. Carrots, guardians of life, balance, and vision. Carrots provide more than their crisp sweetness. They are a rich source of beta-carotene, which the body converts to vitamin A, essential for maintaining healthy vision. A cornerstone of independence for seniors. Good eyesight allows one to navigate safely, avoid falls, and maintain social connections. Moreover, carrots contain antioxidants that support neuromuscular coordination by protecting neurons and blood vessels, enabling precise and quick transmission of signals from the brain to muscles. This helps sustain balance and reduces fall risk, a leading cause of injury and hospitalization among older adults. Carrots also play a vital role in metabolic health. Their high fiber content aids digestion, helps regulate blood sugar, and lowers cholesterol levels. Maintaining stable blood sugar is not just about avoiding diabetes but preserving nerve health and physical vitality. Their versatility is notable. Carrots can be eaten raw, steamed lightly, or blended into smoothies without losing nutritional value. This flexibility makes it easier for seniors to include them regularly in meals. Anecdote: Mrs. Patel, a 74-year-old retired teacher, was prone to occasional falls due to poor balance. After adding carrots daily to her diet in various forms, she experienced fewer balance issues and improved energy, underscoring the tangible benefits of this humble root vegetable. These 3 vegetables, broccoli, spinach, and carrots, each offer unique and overlapping benefits that support physical strength, mental acuity, and sensory health critical for seniors. Their bioactive compounds combat inflammation, improve circulation, and protect vision and cognition. Proper preparation maximizes these effects, turning everyday meals into potent tools for healthy aging. Eggplant, the hidden danger to comfort and mobility. Eggplant, while commonly celebrated for its vibrant color and versatility, harbors a hidden danger for seniors. This seemingly innocent vegetable contains a naturally occurring chemical compound called solanine. Solanine is part of the Solanaceae family, which includes nightshades like tomatoes and potatoes. However, the solanine in eggplant can cause inflammation in sensitive individuals, particularly in the muscles and joints, which becomes more problematic as one ages. The anti-inflammatory effects that many vegetables provide are critical in combating the chronic inflammation that tends to increase with age. Unfortunately, eggplant has the opposite effect. Studies show that solanine can exacerbate pain, particularly for people suffering from arthritis or other joint conditions, and lead to muscle stiffness. This inflammation affects the neuromuscular coordination, which is essential for maintaining balance and strength, both of which are key to reducing the risk of falls, one of the leading causes of injury and death in seniors. Over time, this disruption in muscle function and circulation can result in instability and pain, severely limiting a senior's mobility and independence. Preparation of eggplant, whether it's baked, grilled, or stewed, does not mitigate the risks of solanine. Unlike other vegetables that lose some of their harmful components when cooked, eggplant maintains its levels of solanine regardless of preparation, making it an ongoing health concern for seniors. For example, Mr. Garcia, a 68-year-old retiree with a history of arthritis, found that his symptoms worsened after consistently incorporating eggplant into his diet. His pain intensified, and he noticed that his mobility was further compromised. After eliminating eggplant from his meals, he saw an improvement in his joint function and a reduction in inflammation. His story illustrates a critical lesson. Even common vegetables can have hidden dangers, especially when you are already dealing with age-related conditions. Green bell peppers, the silent source of inflammation. Green bell peppers are often viewed as a healthy addition to a senior's diet, lauded for their fresh, crisp flavor and high vitamin content. However, what many don't realize is that green bell peppers contain lectins, which are complex proteins that can interfere with the body's ability to absorb nutrients. These lectins, though beneficial in small quantities, can cause low-grade inflammation, particularly in those whose immune systems are already compromised due to aging. This silent inflammation subtly damages blood vessels, neurons, and joints, leading to compromised circulation, cognitive decline, and muscle weakness. The chronic irritation caused by lectins can significantly impair neurological resilience, the brain's ability to adapt and respond to stimuli. The inflammation doesn't just affect the joints but also contributes to the stiffness in the ankles, tingling in the toes, and an overall feeling of instability when walking, symptoms that many seniors experience but often attribute to natural aging. Moreover, green bell peppers are more inflammatory than their riper counterparts, such as red, orange, or yellow peppers, which contain fewer lectins and are richer in antioxidants. While cooking can reduce the lectin levels in green bell peppers, it's not enough to completely eliminate their inflammatory effects, making it advisable for seniors, especially those with cardiovascular issues, arthritis, or digestive sensitivities, to limit or avoid them altogether. An illustrative case is Mrs. Kim, a 70-year-old woman who had been dealing with unexplained balance issues. Her coordination was noticeably off, and she was experiencing frequent falls. After some research and consultation with her doctor, she decided to eliminate green bell peppers from her diet. Within a few weeks, she noticed a significant improvement in her balance and an overall reduction in the instability that had plagued her daily activities. This change underscores how a seemingly innocent vegetable like green bell peppers can have a profound effect on balance and coordination in older adults. White potatoes, comfort food undermining stability. White potatoes, a staple in many senior diets, are often viewed as comforting and nourishing, but they come with significant hidden risks. The high glycemic index of white potatoes means that they cause rapid spikes in blood sugar levels. While this might seem harmless in the short term, these sugar spikes cause chronic inflammation, which is detrimental to circulation, joint health, and overall stability. When seniors consume foods like white potatoes frequently, the resulting inflammation places significant stress on blood vessels and the nervous system. Over time, this leads to poor circulation, particularly to the legs and brain, and can contribute to neuropathy and muscle weakness. For seniors already struggling with circulation issues, the consumption of white potatoes can accelerate the decline in blood flow, resulting in cold feet, numbness, cramping, and increased fall risk. Another critical issue with white potatoes is their tendency to contribute to arteriosclerosis, or the hardening of the arteries. As the arteries become less flexible, blood flow is further impaired, exacerbating issues like diabetic neuropathy and other complications that impede mobility. To make matters worse, the typical preparation methods, such as mashing potatoes with butter, cream, and salt, only compound these negative effects, contributing to increased cholesterol levels and unhealthy weight gain. For instance, Mr. Thompson, a 72-year-old man with diabetes, had been eating mashed potatoes regularly, which he believed was part of a balanced diet. However, he began noticing worsening symptoms of diabetic neuropathy, including numbness in his legs and slow recovery from injuries. After shifting his diet away from white potatoes and replacing them with sweet potatoes and other low-glycemic vegetables, his blood sugar levels stabilized, and his neuropathy symptoms gradually improved. This case highlights how small changes in dietary habits, especially removing high glycemic foods like white potatoes, can have a dramatic impact on overall health and mobility. The impact of vegetables on a senior's health is often underestimated, but as these examples demonstrate, seemingly innocent foods like eggplant, green bell peppers, and white potatoes can significantly affect mobility, mental clarity, and overall quality of life. Just as influential figures like Oprah Winfrey emphasize the importance of making mindful dietary choices for long-term health, so too should seniors be cautious about the hidden dangers in their food. Adjusting one's diet, especially by avoiding vegetables that cause inflammation or disrupt nutrient absorption, can help seniors maintain their independence, mobility, and vitality well into their later years. These case studies and real-life examples remind us that the key to aging well lies in not just what we add to our plates, but also what we remove, making informed decisions to preserve our health, longevity, and quality of life. The importance of small daily choices and their cumulative impact on health. When we think of health, especially in our later years, the big, life-changing decisions often dominate our thoughts. The truth, however, is that health is not solely determined by grand gestures but by the small, consistent choices we make every day. These seemingly insignificant decisions, when accumulated over time, have a profound effect on the trajectory of our health. For example, consider the dietary habits of global figures like Barack Obama. Known for his commitment to health and fitness, Obama has consistently emphasized the importance of daily decisions like choosing healthier foods over processed options. His dietary changes over the years, focusing on whole foods like vegetables, lean proteins, and whole grains, demonstrate how incremental choices can lead to sustained vitality. It's not just about one radical shift in behavior. It's the culmination of everyday habits that foster long-term health. In the case of seniors, the effect of these daily choices is even more critical. Choosing to eat the right vegetables, maintaining physical activity, and limiting inflammation-causing foods can dramatically impact quality of life. Whether it's improving mobility, enhancing cognitive function, or fostering emotional well-being, small decisions in nutrition and lifestyle build on each other to promote long-term independence and resilience. The connection between diet, circulation, inflammation, cognition, mobility, and independence. One of the core tenets of maintaining health in older age is understanding how dietary choices directly impact circulation, inflammation, cognition, and overall mobility. These elements are interrelated, meaning that one issue can trigger a cascade of other health problems. For instance, poor circulation leads to a lack of oxygen and nutrients reaching vital organs and muscles, affecting muscle strength and brain function. Inflammation, a natural response of the body to injury, when chronic, can severely impact both mobility and cognition. It affects blood vessels, muscles, nerves, and even the brain, causing cognitive decline and muscle weakness, which are major contributors to falls and disability in seniors. This connection is not just hypothetical. Queen Elizabeth II, throughout her reign, made healthy dietary choices a key part of her routine, aided by a professional health team, emphasizing the importance of balanced meals and physical activity, all contributing to her longevity. Her story is a reminder that consistent choices, no matter how small, are essential for maintaining health and vitality well into old age. By carefully selecting foods that combat inflammation, improve blood circulation, and support cognitive function, seniors can significantly enhance their independence. Consuming foods rich in antioxidants, anti-inflammatory compounds, and fiber, like broccoli, spinach, and carrots, strengthens not only muscles and joints but also the brain. In contrast, foods high in simple sugars, processed fats, and solanine, like eggplant, can work against the body, contributing to inflammation and poor circulation, further accelerating physical and cognitive decline. Encouraging seniors to view food as an investment in their future quality of life. In the modern world, food is often seen as a source of immediate gratification, but for seniors, food should also be viewed as a long-term investment. What you eat today directly impacts how you'll feel tomorrow, both physically and mentally. Instead of focusing solely on the immediate pleasure of food, seniors should be encouraged to view each meal as an opportunity to invest in their future health. The idea that food is an investment aligns with the philosophy of successful individuals like Warren Buffett, who has always championed the value of long-term investments over short-term rewards. Buffett's investment philosophy is a great analogy for seniors when it comes to nutrition. Small, consistent investments in healthy food lead to long-term gains in health. Just as Buffett meticulously chooses his investments to maximize future value, seniors should carefully choose foods that will pay dividends in terms of health, vitality, and independence. For instance, rather than focusing on empty-calorie snacks that may bring temporary satisfaction, seniors can choose foods like leafy greens, berries, and whole grains that provide sustained energy, improve mental clarity, and protect joints. These foods build a foundation for future strength and cognitive health. Seniors who make these decisions often find that they have more energy, sharper minds, and less physical pain, which translates to greater independence and quality of life. Meal planning tips, substitutions, and maintaining joy in eating. Meal planning can be a challenge for many seniors, especially if they face dietary restrictions or limited mobility. However, careful meal planning can significantly enhance nutritional intake and maintain motivation for eating healthy. It doesn't need to be complicated or time-consuming. Small adjustments can make a world of difference. For example, instead of fried foods or processed snacks, seniors can opt for grilled vegetables, roasted nuts, or whole grain crackers. Batch cooking can also be a great strategy, preparing several meals in advance so that healthy options are always available without the need for cooking every day. Smoothies are another excellent option, as they allow seniors to combine leafy greens, fruits, nuts, and seeds into a nutritious, easy-to-consume drink. The key to maintaining a healthy diet is to keep the joy in eating. Too often, dietary restrictions or health advice can feel like a burden. However, by embracing variety, experimenting with new recipes, and focusing on the benefits of nutritious foods, seniors can turn meal times into moments of enjoyment rather than obligation. For instance, Mrs. Williams, a 76-year-old retiree, found that by substituting processed carbs with vegetables like sweet potatoes and butternut squash, she not only improved her digestion but also rediscovered the pleasure of cooking and eating, which had previously felt like a chore. Reminder: there are no miracle cures, but continuous care and awareness yield powerful results. It is important to remind seniors and everyone that there are no miracle cures for aging or health issues. What really works is consistent care and awareness. Even with all the latest advancements in medicine, the true secret to healthy aging lies in the small, mindful actions we take every day. The reality is that aging is inevitable, but deterioration is not. Just as successful entrepreneurs like Elon Musk emphasize grit, determination, and long-term planning to reach success, seniors can apply the same principles to their health by committing to small daily habits that result in long-term health benefits. It's not about perfection. It's about progress. These choices include maintaining a balanced diet, engaging in light exercise, and incorporating mindful habits into daily life. It's about taking one step at a time, staying consistent, and remembering that these efforts will build up over time to yield life-changing results. So, after watching this video, you now have a clearer understanding of the foods that can help you maintain your health, and those you should avoid to protect your body as you age. Remember, every change starts with small steps, but those steps lead to significant long-term health benefits. There are no miracle cures, but consistent care and smart choices every day will bring powerful results. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to Healthy Aging Life for more tips that will help you live a longer, healthier life. Engagement question: how will you change your eating habits to improve your health in the years to come? Share your ideas with us in the comments.